This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
And then tuned over to the Bears put up a fight.
That was a bigger score than we had thought it was going to be.
Matt Nagy, amazed. It's weird. All he has to do is almost beat the Packers to save his job.
Imagine that.
He doesn't even have to beat them at that point. That's fantasy land.
Like you came close. That's good enough for us.
That's the Bears came close. All right, see you next year. All right, pack the bus.
Yep.
Anybody got that iPass? We got to get back to Chicago.
Hey,
what are you, the Fonz? What was that? Hey.
I checked the score like the first quarter, first half or something, and
Yeah.
it looked like I was like, oh no, are the Bears ahead right now? But that didn't last long. No offense, everybody.
Yeah. Matt Nagy. I don't know. I don't know if you can just get rid of him. I think you got to throw the whole deal out down there.
I don't know what to tell you.
Although
I don't know how to run a football team.
well, it sounds like it when I tune into the radio. It sounds like you. It sounds to me like after the game you've got all the answers.
What can I say? I'm faking it.
Oh, jeez, dear people.
I'm faking it.
Well, let's go to the phones. Let's go to the phones, there. See what's happening. Good morning.
We love Rodgers.
We love Rodgers. We didn't used to love Rodgers. Oh, dude, the toe. The toe is worse.
I need a toe update.
Do you have a toe audio clip about the toe?
I don't think I do.
The toe could be what monkeys all of this up for us.
Not the toe.
We're clearly not prepared for even 2 healthy toes on Jordan Love is not worth 1 bad toe on Aaron Rodgers.
The math checks out, yes. Fracture of his left pinky toe.
Yeah, it's worse. You know what we're going to need? Here's what we should do. This will be like the Hunger Games. I just got a great idea. We're going to get Aaron Rodgers a donor toe. Now, if you own a Wisconsin driver's license, you're in on the raffle, whether you want to be or not.
Okay.
To give up one of your big toes. What toe is it?
Pinky.
No, what foot is it?
Left.
All right. If you are a male or just a bigger boned girl from Wisconsin, you are going to be in a donor toe drawing.
Yeah.
All the Wisco license numbers are going to get thrown into a hopper. We're going to pull a name, and whether you want to or not, and you will want to, you will give up your left big toe to Aaron Rodgers. We're going to transplant a healthy toe on.
Do I get a couple days paid off of work?
You get a useless piece of paper called Green Bay Packers stock.
I'll think about it.
So we draw your number, we take your toe, and then you just hobble around, but you are known as give me a minute. I didn't think about I just thought of this.
Toe Santa. You're a friggin' toe Santa.
Here I am, always overthinking stuff. You're going to be toe Santa. How's that? You walk into your favorite bar, throw your foot up, take your sock off. You're like, yeah, I saved the season.
You get free beer for the rest of your life.
It's just people posing for a picture with you and your foot missing a toe.
Use like a gardening shear to just go ahead and snip it right off.
Oh, well, yeah, we'll let the doctors do it. We have to. It's got to be I guess it's got to be a match, doesn't it? Whatever. Toe Santa.
I don't think you can just
Step up, toe Santa.
Can you just throw a toe on somebody else?
I believe yes.
Man.
It's not that hard. It's like a
not that hard, huh?
It's like an in and out thing.
People, relax.
What a complete waste
We are killing it online. Have you guys checked the comments?
of cyberspace.
Smoke That Skin Wagon says, you guys are killing it.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
We're internet sensations.
Fighting the war on Christmas music. Absolutely. Positive. No. Christmas music.
No Christmas music on JJO, period, end of story.
The no Christmas music guarantee. If you hear a Christmas song on JJO, let us know. Text WTF to 608-321-0941.
God, just talking about it makes me want to hum some Christmas music.
I will arm wrestle you right now to not play any Christmas music. Wait, I don't even have to do that because it's a rule.
The no Christmas music guarantee from the Diamond Center, your local jeweler, where Madison gets engaged, and 94.1 JJO. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
It's beginning to suck a lot at Christmas when family comes to stay. Mom's a pain in the ass, and Dad's got horrible gas, and Grandma smells like something that's decayed. It's beginning to suck.
Okay, the stretch between Thanksgiving and Christmas, right about a month long, but not everyone can keep the holiday cheer going the whole time.
Yeah.
A new study asked people how long they could go, starting on Black Friday and then creeping into December, before they felt burnt out. Specifically, they asked when people felt they needed a break from alcohol and partying. People in most states are already burnt out. In fact, Wisco, I guess we hit our burnout day on Saturday.
Yeah, you get so much stuff done so early. You just want it to happen, don't you? See,
right.
I find the lull comforting and wonderful.
Well, that's
Because
all that matters.
I know the real depression sets in right around the end of January.
You got that right, homie.
You know, it's like, man, I'm trapped in hell.
Right. I'm in a polar vortex. I'm broke as hell. The state with the most.
That's right. You're just freezing your ass off. You got a mountain of credit card bills. That's a definition of hell from Christmas.
Yep. And you gained weight. Clothes don't fit. Yeah. The state with the most endurance is New Hampshire. People there can still only make it till December 15th, which is Wednesday.
Then what?
Then they explode. Kaput, dude.
Okay.
For people in 3 states, Delaware, New Mexico, and Pennsylvania, the burnout date is today, December 13th. So I guess they're reaching burnout status right now.
So the burnout is because they're of the build up to Christmas or what?
Alcohol and partying.
Oh, too much sweets. Yeah, right.
Holiday joy.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I haven't been to a holiday party yet.
I haven't either.
As a matter of fact, I don't even get invited to holiday parties. I don't even know what a holiday party is. Oh, we're having one.
Yeah.
Here at the station.
Right.
Friday,
But that's the only one.
top secret location. I can't
You just told everybody.
divulge. No, I didn't say where it was.
Yeah. That's really the only party I go to is ours.
It's our little staff.
Yeah. Otherwise, no. I'm not going to your party.
Are you going to the party Friday?
Well, yes, I am. For a minute.
What?
We'll see.
The hell's that mean?
What does it mean? It's mysterious.
Means you don't care anymore. Means you're burned out. I'm going to make an appearance at my company party. No, I get you. It's a long day.
Yeah, it's a grinder, dude.
Well, we do the morning show and have cocktails, and then we go to our party. That party's not till 2.
I'm going to be done before 2. Or maybe I'll nap.
Yeah, it starts at 2. You should sleep a little in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Come back in for a couple hours.
Dude, and tie it back on. Rally and proceed. Okay, slamming your news, Sam and I'm Biatch.
Is that it?
That's it. What, did you want more?
Yeah, we're really early.
Oh, we're right on time, but that's okay.
7:28?
Yeah. We get into this one around 7:30. Well, that's what we're supposed to do, but we usually don't. How's about wigs? This is crazy. So did you guys see the video of those people going into the high-end stores and stealing a bunch of crap?
Yeah, everywhere.
And it was like so many people. Masked men stole 34 wigs out of a boutique in Florida last week.
Wow.
It ended up being around $13,000 in property. That's crazy. PC2, what are you going to do with all them wigs?
Stop. Like, you're hurting people, you're harming people mentally, and no telling what you're doing out there, but stop. Karma is definitely going to come around and around.
For us, 13,000 is a lot. That's a pretty big deal. So it hurt us financially, mentally. Our store is our livelihood. This is how we take care of our families.
So footage shows the men piling the wigs into their arms and running out of the store and then coming back to get more. The trio took off with the cash register as well, which was later discovered abandoned but at a nearby apartment complex.
It's a bad hair day for the store.
No cash was missing from the till, so they probably weren't able to open it.
Hair today, gone tomorrow. Yeah, you know what? They're probably using them to wear on their next robbery at the Home Depot or wherever they're going, or whatever store they.
I mean, those
watches.
are obviously they're high-end wigs. They're not El Cheapos. So then, do they just sell them on the black market? That seems like a lot of work to replace the wigs that you sold.
I don't know the wig business. Can you chip a wig?
What does that mean?
Or put like a DNA tracer in a hair follicle?
Like a GPS detector?
Yeah, there's like one hair that they know exactly where to look for that's got the code.
Whoa.
That it's a real wig.
I don't know that. I'm sure you can put GPS trackers in underwear. Why couldn't you do it on a wig, right? I just don't know that people have thought that far ahead.
It's such a specialized black market wigs.
Right.
You have a party in your basement?
What are you posting them on Facebook Marketplace and then dealing with the freak shows wanting to buy your stolen wigs?
It's like the people that buy baby formula and diapers. They just know where to go. I wouldn't know where to go. Somebody catch me. I'm going to Google stolen diapers for sale. Boom, red flag. Government shows up.
Next thing you know, your toe's getting cut
Now
off.
they set you up at a hotel to buy a bag of diapers, and then like 300 agents come out of the ceiling.
Oh, no.
You know?
It's the sting operation.
Pamper. What's the password?
Pampers.
Pampers.
Hey, Johnny, I saw a guy on the street the other day. He opened up his trench coat, and there's a bunch of wigs on the inside of it.
Well, that seems bizarre.
That wasn't a wig. That was just a big 70s man bush. That was a 70s man bush.
I saw Johnny out on State Street one night. He opened up his trench coat, and I saw his wiener.
Oh, no. Did you enjoy the show? Good morning.
So is there like a black market for drag queens? That's the only people I could think of who would regularly purchase them.
Yeah, you wouldn't sell it back to another wig store because they're gonna. It's probably like a Rolex watch, the really expensive watches. They know.
Right.
They know.
That's a hot wig.
Right.
Like, I know that a lot of drag queens put a lot of money into the high-end wigs, but they're the only ones I could think of who would be purchasing them. It's just weird. It's a weird choice.
Yeah, thanks. I'm trying to think if you...
I think
Would you fence a wig through, like, Europe? You know? No. But the people that can already afford a wig, I guess rich people are looking for a sale. I guess that's fair.
Well, the other people...
But a rich person isn't going to go to some place they don't know to buy a wig from a guy they've never heard of.
Right. I'm going to get this wig out of his trunk.
It's like, hey, a guy in a van hangs a sign up, says half-price wigs. I doubt
Hair, need it? Right?
Who do you work for? Hair. Need it? Come on out to the truck.
Yeah, see, that feels weird.
You know, it's not like the Schwann's guy. He doesn't drive around with a truck full of wigs. I haven't heard of that.
I haven't either. And Yes, that would definitely send up red flags.
What if we combine pizza, frozen pizza from Schwann's, and the wig? We'll call it Schwigs.
I'm in, dude.
I'm gonna take 3 pepperonis and the brunette. Thanks, Schwigs.
Oh no.
Good morning.
Hey, do you think anyone from the African American community might want to chime in here? The wigs are pretty heavy duty deal for ladies in that group.
Right.
That might be part of the answer.
Yep.
Yeah, like would that be what do they call it? Attachments?
No, they're just wigs. Like,
Oh.
are you talking about like a weave?
Oh, yeah, maybe I am.
Okay.
I'm just under the umbrella of hair.
Hair. Yeah. I suppose you could resell them, but you're going to have to do it individually, and that just seems weird. If I'm somebody buying a wig,
Right.
and, Richard is on Facebook trying to sell me what appears to be a high-end wig, and he's just some random guy, I don't think I'm going to feel safe purchasing from him or
Right.
whatever.
Unless he's posing as a high-end wig dealer.
Yeah, getting wiggy with it is the name of his store.
He works out of a van down by the river. No, my guess is those wigs are somehow marked or traceable high-end wigs. They have to be thousands of dollars. I know those hair attachments are thousands.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I was looking them up. I would say maybe $300 to $500 and up.
So, all right.
I don't know that they're going to chip those.
Hello.
Hey, you would actually be amazed at how much of that stuff gets sold through the black market that people pay for.
Yeah.
I'm a barber, and we've had people steal our scissors and clippers before, and they'll just turn right around and sell them on eBay, Craigslist, whatever.
What in the hell?
Yeah, grind off the little serial number.
Thanks for the haircut. Steal your stuff now.
Right. By the way, it's the last one you're doing today.
Jeez.
How much for a high-end wig?
Oh, they can go anywhere from $500 to $1,000.
I thought it'd be more than that.
I mean, I'm sure there probably is if you probably go to like California or something, but
Or like the crazy ones
No,
that like the drag queens have. Those are probably.
In my opinion, it would seem like if you were going to do something that would be easily sellable, you go break into like a Lululemon store and grab those pants and run for. They're like $300 a piece.
I don't know what you're supposed to steal.
You could sell. You could sell those down on the street corner. Hey, Lululemons.
Well, right, and
still creepy.
Everybody's just like, we'll just take this and steal it, sell it. It doesn't matter what it is. People are going to pay for it. I mean, look, people go to other people's garages to get butt implants.
Yes, they do. Valid point. Damn it.
Go get a nose job.
Listen. Scooch up here on my table saw, and we're going to start the procedure.
You might feel a slight pinch and pain. Don't worry, it's normal.
Ouch. All right, thanks. That's what I told your mom last night. You're going to feel a slight pain.
We thought uploading to the cloud was something completely different. The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, JJO.
I don't know if you know this or not. The Professional Pillow Fighting League.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
Cool. What about them?
Having their first live pay-per-view event. I had no idea there was professional pillow fighting.
Wow. I'm going to have to see some video, I think.
Don't get caught napping. Professional pillow fighting entering the combat sports arena. The Pillow Fight Championship holding its first pay-per-view on January 29th. Steve Williams, the man with the dream of turning childhood force play into professional combat, said PFC delivers all the drama of hand-to-hand without the gore of the UFC. It's not something where you sit there and laugh and feathers are flying. It's serious. It's hardcore swinging.
Okay.
With specialized pillows. Male and female competitors in January's event mostly hail from the cutthroat worlds of MMA and boxing. And the only difference between our fights is nobody gets hurt. Unless somebody put a brick in their pillow.
Yeah, right. What's with the specialty pillows? I want to know more about what makes them so special.
Well, it's probably better material so they don't. If they use feathers or foam, they don't want the pillow to fly open. Have a mess, I guess. The fighters don't like to get hurt. There's a lot of people who don't want to see blood. The fact so many people grow up bashing their siblings, friends, and parents with pillows makes that sport relatable. You can call it an alternative sport, but we think it's going to have mainstream appeal.
I bet you would, if you went there, it would be super fun, I'm sure.
They are 3-round fights, and it's going to be on the streaming platform FITE. So, professional pillow fighting. I don't know. Is that what roller derby people do when they're...
In the off season?
Yeah. How'd you like to be the one to get knocked out by a pillow? You're like the first person ever in the history of the league get knocked out by a pillow.
Let's see.
And I don't think they're in skimpy panties. I think they wear uniforms.
I'm at fightpfc.com.
What do you see?
Yep. Some dudes in just gym shorts and tank tops just whacking each other with pillows. Holy crap. Ow.
Well, how do you does somebody just get caught off balance?
I'll have to look it up.
And then you got somebody you go for the ground and pound with your pillow? Just beat them senseless?
Let's see, what are the rules?
Oh. Now you've gone too far. You know what I'd like to see? I'd like to see people beat the hell out of each other with a briefcase. The briefcase.
I don't think that would take very long.
One uppercut. You just windmill it like a guitar.
Okay, you win by pinning an opponent's shoulders, as in a standard wrestling match, or pummeling her so hard she quits. Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Dude. You tap out because you got slapped by a pillow. You never hear the end of it.
Dude, I'm excited. I have a whole new thing to check out.
Yeah, I'm kind of into it.
It's
not exactly Spartans going after each other in 300, but it'll do, won't it? Kids were going to a pillow fight.
I can't believe they don't wear helmets.
Oh, my
or nothing.
God. Kids are going to start beating the hell out of their brothers and sisters with pillows.
So it looks like the pillows almost have like a handle or something on them.
There's probably that's interesting. You can really torque it up. There's probably a code, a code, warrior code, where you don't just walk up and smack somebody with a pillow if they're not looking. That's a cheap shot.
Yeah. You want to be an honorable opponent.
Do you think it's choreographed like wrestling?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Nothing. Nothing.
Sir. These allegations will not stand.
I could see that people coming out red-faced, slapped around with a pillow. Yeah, I would love to know what the material is. We'll have to talk to somebody from the league and promote it a little bit. Make sure we understand the rules.
I think that's pretty.
What if your pillow
cool.
goes flying out of the arena, out of the ring? Are you allowed to? Is your manager allowed to throw you another pillow?
I don't know. That's a good question. Or are you just there, pillowless?
Just try to talk the guy down.
Right.
Look, man, you don't want to hit me with that pillow. You don't want to go there. I'm in.
It's definitely worth checking out. That's for sure.
Yeah, it'll be weird talking. You'll hear a pregame or a pre-fight interview. I don't know who the Dana White of the pillow fighting world is, but you'll hear one guy go, yeah, man, that'll be surreal. Yeah, man, that guy's so lethal with that pillow. I don't know how he just winds up so hard, and you really got to brace. And I don't really want to. This is it. It's a one-time thing, man. I fear that man and his pillow.
It's the one punch pillow fight.
How do you keep a straight face? That's what I want to see. I want to see the press conferences. Is there a weigh-in? They weigh their pillows?
Yeah, when they're like discussing their strategy for their fights.
I'm just going to swing, man. I'm going to be a human pillow tornado, man.
I've been practicing a lot at home and taking a lot of hits. I made this machine. It throws 8 pillows at you at one time.
Listen, man, I trained hard. I just run into a wall. I do. I just get a head of steam, and I run into a wall. It's awesome. So I won't even feel that pillow, man. It'll be great.
It's revolutionary training. It's never been done before.
Guy did it once. Gave himself brain damage. That was it. They stopped publishing his book. It was one page. Oh, no.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Skin sensational.
Where can you see Boobs and Beaver on the big screen? He'll tell you. Live from Chicago, Mr. Skin.
Hi, Skin.
Dude, it was almost like a scrimmage last night. It's just a little better than a little faster paced scrimmage.
I always say my favorite time to come on your show is the morning after a Sunday Bear-Packer game. I really enjoy it. It's so much fun.
You did expose our special team or lack of. We need to throw that guy in the wood chipper. That guy sucks.
I don't like that rule where you can't run with the ball. It's crazy.
Well, Nagy probably can. Yeah, it's like I was telling Biatch. It's like once a year if you're a Bear coach, you only have to almost kind of beat the Packers to keep your job. You don't have to actually win, but you got to keep it close, and you're okay.
I own you. Yeah.
Still own you. Oh, I didn't know. You know what? I didn't want to make you say it, but I appreciate you saying it.
It's always great. Let's do this again.
Stop it.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I should mention. Do you know this show Yellow Jackets?
I've heard of it. Somebody told me I need to watch it.
Yeah, everyone's kind of. It's like one of those that's getting good reviews, and people are. There's some water cooler Zoom talk, from Zoom water cooler talk. But Yellow Jackets, it's this new show from Showtime. It's about this really talented high school girls soccer team, and they become lucky or maybe unlucky survivors of a plane crash deep in the Ontario wilderness like 25 years ago, and they have actresses that play them as the high school kids, but then pretty big name actresses of them 25 years later, and it's kind of like a horror drama, and how what happened during the thing, and but it's not a show with nudity, so I want to stress that so far. I don't know what'll happen in future episodes, but I think they're 4 or 5 episodes in, but they have some pretty big name actresses such as Melanie Linsky, who plays Shauna. She was the love-obsessed Rose on 2.5 Men for like 12 years. Mm-hmm. And she's British, Johnny, so that's all you have to know, that she has been nude in her past. I would recommend a movie called Park from 2006 where she's topless. So she's one. Another is Juliette Lewis is on this show.
Love her.
You know her best from Natural Born Killers. Well, you'll have a natural bone killer when you check out her amazing underwater full frontal nude scene in Renegade from 2004. This was such a wild scene. Imagine she's completely nude underwater, kind of sinking or, descending, and there's a camera under her. So we, at the time, we coined the phrase submerged burger, and it's one of our favorites. But anyway, that's total nudity from her. You can check it out. And even Christina Ricci's one of the 25 year later, girls in this. And she, of course, you remember Black Snake Moan, Prozac Nation, even Z, the beginning of everything, an Amazon show where she played Zelda Sayre, who was F. Scott Fitzgerald's wife. She went full frontal in high heels in that. You got to check that out. But Yellow Jackets may not be a show with nudity, but it's a very getting good reviews and something you should check out.
No. So what happens? Are they still stuck, or they're back now?
No, they're back. It's 25 years later, and they're grown, but it goes back and forth, and you learn about what happened.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool, but it's getting good reviews.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll look at a Playboy while I'm watching it
from 25 years ago.
Yeah, tide me over from the year. I'll have the anniversary issue.
Dude.
All right. What?
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Do you know? I mean, do you remember? Like, it's so weird. Playboy used to be such a big deal, like being the Playboy centerfold and all that, and I was sad when that ended because, gosh, if it wasn't for Playboy, they had a thing in Playboy called Sex and Cinema, which I used to love, and that was part of the inspiration for Mr. Skin because they'd go over the year in nudity, and they'd have stills in the magazine from all the nude scenes, and it deeply inspired me. So thanks for mentioning Playboy. Yeah, and I've gotten to be at the Playboy Mansion twice because I'm being Mr. Skin through the years, so that was a big thrill also. So.
You had to get hosed down and go in quarantine for 2 weeks. That was before COVID, too. Playboy Mansion.
Yeah, it was interesting. What I thought was really cool about the Playboy Mansion, I went to 2 parties there that were like industry parties where like, one was for the release, I think it was Van Wilder DVD, and I went there, and what was so cool about it is because it was the Playboy Mansion, and these weren't like strippers or playmates. These were just like wives or girlfriends of, business guys or whatever. But because it was the Playboy Mansion, they thought, well, if I'm ever going to go skinny dipping at a party, this is it. And because the grotto, and I'd be like, oh my God. And to me, that was more exciting than seeing because when you go there, playmates were allowed any time to go hang out at the Playboy Mansion, even if you were like 20 years ago, you were a playmate. And they'd go like skinny dipping and stuff, and that was like fascinating. But to see like just regular moms or someone that was someone's wife that was just at the party, that was kind of cool. So those are some of my great memories of the Playboy Mansion. So anyway, real quick.
That'd be weird if you were in a grotto and there's a naked Matt Damon and you're trying to think of a cool way to get an autograph while he's getting stroked off by.
What would he use to sign?
It's like your one and only chance in front of a naked.
Yeah, it was just cool to be there. It's a legendary place.
All right.
Anyway, a couple quick things. We did our top 10 nude scenes of the year, but there's still shows that are cranking out nudity. Hightown from the Stars Network about. It's set in P-Town, Provincetown, very gay-friendly community in Cape Cod, and it's Monica Raymond plays a lesbian lady detective who's really beautiful, and there's been some amazing sex scenes this week. Riley Vocal, who probably is best known from the originals from CW for 5 seasons. She had a great topless scene last week. And this Mayor of Kingstown on the Paramount Network. Everyone knows Yellowstone from Paramount, but there's a new show called Mayor of Kingstown. That's been great for nudity. And even Dexter New Blood, which is set 10 years after Dexter went missing. He's in upstate New York now. They had a great nude scene this week. So, Johnny, even though we did our top 10 nude scenes of the year, and even though it's towards the end of the year, nudity never rests, and there's still stuff to report on. So I just wanted to fill you in on all of this. And I think 2022 is going to be an amazing year. Don't forget, we got the Pam and Tommy miniseries coming. You have Euphoria is going to be back. That's one of the most crazy shows on television, and Ozark and a bunch of other shows. So we'll have lots of nudity to report on in the coming months.
Are you picking Yellow Jackets because you think it's going to be kind of like the next Tiger King, or is it controversial?
No,
okay.
No, not at all. Just because like when how like all these guys, like I'm doing my top 10 nude scenes of the year, they get these like what are the best shows of the year. Yellow Jackets is showing up in the top 5 a lot.
All right.
So
all right, anyway. I like the plot.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And you like what you like about it is it's about something that happened 25 years ago. That's right up your alley.
Well, I thought it was going to be a bunch of chicks eating each other, eating the dead butts from the other. Okay. All right, listen. Go to the crying closet with your little Bears shirt on, and it'll stop. It'll stop hurting sometime around. Never.
Boy, that hurts.
Never. All right.
That hurts. All right.
Talk to you later. Bye.
You're number one.
Season's over. Talk to you later.
He's going to quit calling us the Monday after them games. I'm telling you.
Oh.
He's a sensitive creature.
You just hear the pain. Oh, am I supposed to do this thing?
Sure.
Breaking everything but the news. Biatch with the news.
So, friggin' Bezos, man.
Bezos.
Oh, jeez.
Space Force, space Force, Space Force, space Force.
Okay, well, it's not Space Force, but whatever. You get the point. Jeff Bezos, the Blue Origin penis rocket. Michael Strahan completed a 10-minute trip to space Saturday aboard. He was one of 6 passengers. Also included Alan Shepard's daughter. Do you know who Alan is?
Oh, he was an astronaut.
First American astronaut to go into space in 1961.
Right on.
So that's pretty neat. Michael said, it's almost like an out-of-body experience. It's hard to even believe it happened. All right. Also said the term touchdown has a new meaning now. He took along his Super Bowl ring and retired New York Giants jersey. Jeff also hit a football on board because he's just so goofy. That's going to be going to the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Okay. So Bezos didn't know about. Well, does Jeff go on every flight?
He was on it.
Oh wow.
Well, at least I saw him in his
So he took a football
suit, his little blue suit.
Okay.
Michael said he wants to go again, but Jeff joked that he'd have to buy his own ticket next time.
He gets me every time.
He's just so wacky.
Now, this is cool. I don't know. Maybe I do it, but it seems like they're just photo ops now. It seems. I guess the routine is the challenge or the goal, right?
I think so.
It's like, what are you doing Saturday? I don't know. I might go to space.
Right.
You know, what are you doing? Mowing the yard? What are you doing? Thinking about going to space.
And then, how does he pick who he's going to charge and who he doesn't charge?
Well, right now it's great PR. If they live through it, it's great PR for the company. But yeah, you get 6 uber rich people in space for 4 minutes. I mean,
so dumb.
It's going to get.
But it's a step. It's a step to the rest of us being able to do it.
Right.
I mean, this is just how we start things.
So the football has been to space.
Yeah.
All right, I dig it.
What would you take to space with you? I was thinking about this because I think it's weird that you take anything with you, but whatever.
What would I take to space? I'd like to boink in space.
Well, what are you going to do with the other friggin' 9.5 minutes?
Float around in a tube full of semen.
Excellent. Excellent.
No, what would I do? I'd like to take a cassette player to space and jam out to Howard Jones.
Okay.
Sing along. We're going to sing She Blinded Me with Science in Outer Space. We're going to first sing along.
Do you think Bezos controls the music the whole way to space?
Oh, he who owns the ship controls the radio. Right.
That would suck.
Alan Shepard's daughter.
It's kind of neat.
That's cool.
Yeah. He probably charged her, dick.
Who else is on the short list to go? Did Strahan have to pay for it?
No, I guess he got this one free.
What DJ would they send?
Not us.
You guys got any money? No.
Anybody listen to you? No, really.
Our flight would be the one where the one heat tile came loose and we ass-exploded into space.
I did it for the rest of the people. All right, so Alan Shepard's daughter took a tiny piece of his Freedom 7 capsule as well as mementos from his Apollo 14 moonshot.
And okay, cool. I like that.
That's kind of neat. I'm trying to find out who the heck else was in there.
He's the one. The Blue Origin is the one they say looks like a penis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They call it the dick rocket, I think.
As they should.
Not my words. I'm not a scientist.
Okay, so a 10-minute flight with the 2 VIP guests and 4 paying customers.
Yeah.
So Strahan and Shepard were the guests of honor, and then the other 4 were just random rich people.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool. I mean, I was watching it the first time it went. They got over 2,000 miles an hour, I think.
Yeah, I remember.
And then it just stops and separates, and then the computer brings it back. It's kind of cool.
It's really cool,
I guess. And then they kind of land where they're supposed to, and everybody jumps out. Give me my wings.
It was 10 minutes of space, bitch.
Give me my wings.
Yep.
I don't know. I mean, is it the same rocket? Is it the same one they're reusing?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, I guess if I had the money to do it, I would totally do it. So I can't really judge the rich people buying onto the space rocket. Although I will say, I would wait. I'm going to wait till it's longer than a 10-minute ride.
Well, I don't think you want to be, say, the life cycle of the Blue Origin, or i.e. the dick rocket, only gets 20 life cycles, 20 cycles in and out of space.
Yeah.
You don't want to be on number 19.
No.
I would do it now.
Well, I'm going to wait till the next machine.
There you go. That comes with the heated seats.
Yeah. The fart warmers. Yep. Exactly. So we'll see. I don't know that we'll live to have a time where folks like you and I can go into space. I don't think we're going to see that, but we can have the faith.
Kind of neat stuff. There was, where's this story I saw? Please.
Hold, please. Looking for story.
Bear with the idiot DJ for just a momento. FAA, no more commercial astronaut wings. Too many launchings.
See?
So, no more commercial astronaut wings will be awarded from the Federal Aviation Administration after this year. It's clipping its astronaut wings because too many people are now launching into space and getting out of the astronaut designation business entirely.
See?
This came a day before Michael Strahan went into space.
We talked about this.
But you still get the Bezos wings.
Yeah.
All 15 people who rocketed into space for the first time this year on private U.S. flights will be awarded their wings, according to the FAA. That includes Blue Origin. So that's the official wing. What Bezos gave Captain Kirk was not official FAA wings. I didn't know that. So
he ordered them off of Amazon.
There's 2 sets of wings. The official wings and then whatever Bezos, trinket Bezos handed out. But now they're holding you to a higher standard. You have to actually... I don't work on a space toilet.
Good, I like that.
You got to unclog a space toilet to be an astronaut.
I like that because we were just handing them out all willy-nilly.
Yeah, little participation trophies.
Yeah.
You
went to space.
You
Yeah.
ride along. You're a woo-woo girl.
You didn't do nothing.
You're a woo-woo girl on a dick rocket.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No wings for you.
You're basically a flight stewardess.
No, because they paid to be there. They aren't getting paid.
That's true.
It's still really neat to me, the engineering of it all and whatnot. But Bezos is just such an incredible douche.
Yeah, you had your Red Wings last week, didn't you? You're a little crabby.
Dude.
Oh, dude.
First of all, that's not what Red Wings are.
Oh, what is it? How's it go?
I'll explain off the air. There is no way for me to delicately dance around it.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D. Nowhere but JJO.